So in this video, I would like to show you Python dictionaries. So you might be thinking, what are dictionaries? So dictionaries are used to store data with key value pairs. So what is key value pair? Imagine you have like an identity card or something. So you have your ID number, then you have a field representing ID number. So similarly, you can have like a key value and value of that. So that's called a key value pair. So let's begin over here. So for this case, we are going to create something like Sam dict. So this is going to be a sample dictionary, and similar to set, you can use curly braces to create a dictionary, but the difference is you need to have a key and a value pair at the same time. So for example, you can declare something like ID, so and this will be your key for identifying the value, and you can double quote this double colon and the value of your ID. So for example, you can put something like 1, and you can separate this with a comma, so that will be your next key. So you can specify something like name for that matter, and you can have a colon like this, and you can specify your name or something, so Abe for that matter, and you can have like something like email something. So that's entirely dependent on you how you define your dictionary, but I'm just defining 3 key values like ID and name and email, and this will be 1 Abe and some random email, so a@a.com or some stuff. So this is going to be a sample dictionary. So if you print this sample dictionary, you can see you have your ID 1, your name is Abe, and your email is something like this. How you get all the values inside this? So if you want to get just one value from this, you can use print, and you can specify sample dictionary, and with that inside square bracket you can specify which key you want to use, like which key for that. So if you want to get the name, you specify name, so this will display all the names inside this, like all the contents with name as a key. So if I run this, it's going to print out Abe, because Abe is represented by name as the key. So you can see Abe over here. So that's how you get individual elements. And similar to set, this does not allow like duplicates. And if you want to see the length, you can just do a print and length of sample dictionary. So this is going to give you like the length of this dictionary. So we have 3 key pairs. ID is 1, name is 2nd, and email is 3rd. So your length is 3. And you can have like multiple data types, that's not an issue. And if you want to get like the type, you can just do print of type, and you can specify dictionary name, and it's going to give you like what type of thing it is. So you can see it's a class of dictionary, and you can like access values individually by using your keys, or you can use something like this, but instead you can also use something like get. So just declare a new variable as x equals, and you can specify your dictionary name. So our dictionary name is sample sam underscore dict. So we can use a method called, for using method you use a period, after that you specify which we want to use, so get, and with this get you specify which key you want to use. So we have 3 keys: ID, name, or email. So if you want to get the email, you specify inside double quotes email. and if you print X for that matter, you're going to see the email address. See, you can see a@a.com, that's the email address. So that's another way of accessing stuff from your dictionary. But sometimes if you like forgot which key you used, it can happen. You can get the values of all keys which are available. So here we have ID as a key, name as a key, and email as a key. So if you want to get all the keys listed, you can just, for the sake, I'm just going to declare a new variable as y, and we are specifying our dictionary name dot keys. So if we do that, it's going to give us like all the values of all the available keys inside our dictionary. So if I do a print of y for that matter, and if I run this, you can see we have all the keys available. So the dictionary keys are ID, name, and email. So that's how you get like values over there. And similarly, you can like now we just used keys similar to this statement. If you want, like you can specify something like inside of keys you can specify values. So if you do that, it's going to like, let's declare a different variable for that and print that. Yeah, so if we run this, you're going to get all the values. So value for this is 1 and a@a.com. So now you can grab values and grab the keys, and similar to this, you can like add stuff, remove stuff. You can check whether if a key exists with an if, while, something like that, some statements, but that's a point for another video. At the same time, if you want to change something inside a dictionary, you can use update. So for example, I want to update the email over this, like we have this. So if I want to change the email, I can use a method which is an operation called update to replace this. So for that, can do something like forgot the name. So sample dictionary dot update, and I need to specify the value, like which thing I want to update, inside double quotes email, and I can replace that with inside double quotes again b@gmail.com, for example. Let it be, let's run. And if we print our sample dictionary, you can see the email have been replaced from a to b@gmail.com. So first we had our email as a@a, now it's like this. So this is like the methods you can use are similar to set, some of them, and you can add to dictionaries. And if you want to remove something, the operation or the method which we have to use is called pop. So imagine if I want to remove this email from this dictionary. So for that, I can use like pop operation. Okay, for this example, use sample dictionary dot is the option which we use for accessing a method. We are going to pop. So pop is for removing, so we can remove the key email for that matter. So if we do this, and if we print our sample dictionary, it's going to give us like value without the email, so that have been removed. That's how you like remove stuff from a dictionary. If you want to print everything, you can also do a loop. So let's do something like for I in our dictionary, and like print of I. If we do something like this, it's going to put all the values outside. So you can see like ID, name. So this pops only the values like your key value names. So ID is the first key, so you can see this is the first key and name is the second key. So if you want to get all the values outside, you can specify which so for I in, let's declare another one. So for J in sample dictionary, we are going to print out of our dictionary, we are going to get like sample dictionary of, and we are specifying the variable which we use, that is J. So if we run this, we are going to get the values, so 1 and 8. So that's the values, so 8 and 1. So that's how we use dictionaries in Python. So I hope this one was helpful. I hope you all have a wonderful day.